up, everybody? It's your boy Adonis here. Bonus tracks, album reviews. I'm doing an album review on Michael Jackson's Dangerous album. This album came out in '91. I definitely remember when this came out. I was definitely anticipating it. I remember it, the first single, Black or White, first came out right after a Simpsons episode. I will get into that, but let's get into the tracks now. Jam. Such an amazing song. The way this hits, it definitely hits different. It hits different than all of his other tracks. It almost sounds like a No Limit song where it just hits. If you were in a car, I know this had to be just jamming. 10 out of 10, a classic Michael Jackson song. Why You Wanna Trip on Me? Michael Jackson started his sound. His Michael Jackson normal sound that he liked to go for is definitely heard on this track. This is a 8 out of 10 for me. It's just overlooked, and I just feel like a lot of people just need to listen to it a little bit more. In the Closet. This definitely has that Michael Jackson sound that I was describing before. I feel like this album lacks Quincy Jones' touch. Like, there's certain songs, Jam, okay, Teddy Riley on it. But as an example, this track should have had Quincy Jones producing it instead of Teddy Riley. No, if She Drives Me Wild. This is not a bad song. And speaking of biggest hits, Remember the Time. This is definitely the biggest hit off this album. It has that classic Michael Jackson feel to it. The sounds still have that pureness that you really want to hear from Michael. And just the whole video with Magic Johnson in it, Eddie Murphy, just the whole feel of it is just perfect. 10 out of 10. There is no complaining about this song. This song is definitely, it fits into his catalog perfectly. I can't let her get away. This one's not a bad song. Teddy Riley did an amazing job with the production on this. It just sounds, it fits right. With the album, it fits right with Michael's voice. It's 8 out of 10 for me. Heal the World. Make it a better place. It's a beautiful song. There's nothing wrong with it. It definitely fits his Man in the Mirror. All those songs that, after a while he started having on each album. He had one song. On this album he has two. Heal the World, it sounds really good. Very pure, very innocent. 9 out of 10 for me. Okay, and we're continuing with Michael Jackson's review. Black or White. This is also one of his big tracks off the album. 10 out of 10. This is a perfect song. He definitely talked about race relations in music. One of the first, in terms of he'll just be himself, not just kind of fitting a mold. I feel like that's something that's going on now more than ever before. So I'm really glad that Michael made this song for a lot of people. The video is amazing. It's that it had Macaulay Culkin on it, but it also had a young version, and it also featured a young Wade Robson. Who is it? I absolutely love this song. This is probably one of my favorite hidden gems from Michael Jackson that makes Michael Jackson so different than a lot of other artists. His, what were considered his secondary songs that most people don't really know, are actually sometimes his best songs on his album. This is a perfect example. I love this song so much. And I feel like he was talking about his brothers. Do you know which ones? If you don't know, Google, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. He definitely hit a home run with this. 10 out of 10. Given to me. This is like a little country-ish vibe to it, but it works. Definitely can't complain with this track. This one is a 8 out of 10 for me. It works with it. Will You Be There? It features Michael with Sahida Garrett, if I pronounce her name right, and Glenn Ballard, who wrote a lot of his songs with him. If I just have to be honest, it doesn't really do it for me. I feel like he already had Heal the World. He already had Will You Be There? So he doesn't really need to have this song. It's a redundant song on the album. I feel like it would have been better for a soundtrack or just on something else, just to kind of give this album more of a bad thriller, off the wall feel to it. 7 out of 10 for me. Gone Too Soon. This is such a sad song. This definitely should be on the album because of his friend Ryan, who passed away of AIDS back when AIDS was like COVID. I have to give it a 9 out of 10. Dangerous. Oh, another song by Michael that doesn't get its proper credit. It has that nice little spoken word. The girl was bad. The girl was dangerous. Dangerous. The girl is so dangerous. It's definitely one of his longest songs, but it works. I love it. 10 out of 10. It was a single, but it wasn't really. It doesn't get the same attention as some of his other album titled songs. Thriller obviously had a big Off the Wall, was a very famous title track he had. Bad obviously was one of the famous ones. This is the one that's kind of really great song, classic track. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and watch all my other videos. It's your boy Adonis here. This is a 10 out of 10 classic album. I will talk to you later. However, whenever you want, please subscribe.